So, from the Kentucky line on the north to the Alabama line on the south, from Dixon on the west to Lebanon on the east, that quadrant, that chunk of Middle Tennessee, is going to be where we're going to begin to spend more and more of our time and more of our effort. Why? Because there are lost people in Middle Tennessee. There are thousands of lost people. They're coming here from all over the world. They're coming here from all over the nation. When Jay and Tanya Strother started thinking about how they were going to start a church in the Thompson Station, Spring Hill area, you know what they did first? The first thing they did was take a Sunday morning and walk through the parks of the city to look at all of the families who were out there playing with their children, who were walking their dogs, who were playing ball, who were enjoying the Sunday morning, who had no concept, no thought that anybody should have been in church. Not part of their worldview, not part of their growing up. How are we going to reach a people who don't even know to begin to ask the question of whether or not they should be in church? Now let's get out of that box. Let's not talk about church membership. Let's talk about Christ fellowship. Let's talk about the number of people who follow Christ. Now we're in a much smaller number. That is the number of people who actively seek to place their lives under the teachings and under the authority of the Lord Jesus Christ. Now you're in a much smaller number. We have people here from all over the world. We cannot get a missionary into any Muslim nation. Did you know that? We can't get a missionary into Egypt. We can't get a missionary into Saudi Arabia. So guess what God in His mercy is doing? Bringing Muslims to Middle Tennessee. You can have an international ministry and never get on an airplane. Isn't God good?